Hey everybody, Jim here, bringing you another game of Malifaux on Vassal. Today we're playing round 2 of the December Searching for Acolytes event. With me is my opponent. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, thanks, Jim. My name's Andrew. I am, I wouldn't say a veteran alpha. I've played for a number of years since Mark II, but off and on, I'm in the military, so I tend to jump around metas and gravitate towards whatever other folks are playing, but excited to play some Vassal and looking forward to playing in LVO here next month.
That's exciting. Are you bringing explorers to LVO?
Undecided.
That's cutting it close.
Well,
Fair enough. We did deployment. Andrew is the attacker, and you can see the pool in the description of the video. I have to put a Penelope at the start of the game on the field. So we're gonna put her like boop, right there, within 2 inches of the Warpig. And I stoned for cards, my opponent did not, and we're about to flip initiative. Best of luck to you, sir.
and to you.
Hiya. Well.
Well, I will not cheat.
You will not cheat. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 models. So I will get a pass token. And I will say, you know what? Why don't you go first?
Sounds great. We'll start with this new guy, the Kurgan. So he's got an ability Shifting Earth when he activates. He will place a friendly model within 3, anywhere within 3 of the Kurgan. So he's going to give this Grave Goo a slidey shift over here into the forest. The Grave Goo has this Through the Muck ability. Whenever he is moved or moves, if he's in base contact with terrain, he gets shielded 1. And then the Kurgan, since he's starting within 3 of the Emissary, he will get shielded 1 from the Emissary's ability. All the things.
All the things.
All right. So we're going to get started with the Kurgan's quick action Mudslide. It needs a 6 to go off. And that's Black Joker.
Oh, no.
It's an okay time to see how to guess, but not great. But he will go ahead and move. He is unimpeded, as is most of the things in the crew. So he's going to... Well, that's odd.
Oh, is it not letting you do... What version of Vassal do you have?
I have 3.6.2.
I have 3. I had 3.5.8.
Ooh, let's see.
Let me pause the game, the record real quick. All right, we're back. We figured out the problem, and we are good to go.
All right, so the Kurgan is going to charge our Grave Goo friend here.
Ooh.
So he's moved 5, unimpeded. And we're just going to go to here. Grave Goo is going to relent. There's our attack flip, big cards. We've got the heave trigger, so we'll go ahead and declare that. We will not pick the red Joker, unfortunately. We'll just take. We'll heave him like so, and he will regain a shielded for his ability. And then the Kurgan will focus and be done.
All right. Hold the phone. I do not see the goo is still in the forest for me. Is it?
Yes, I just nudged him a little bit so that he could get
okay.
another shielded.
Gotcha. Okay. And he did take a 2, 3, 4 damage track.
Yes, he did. So he had one shielded from being placed.
Sorry. There we go. Okay, I'm on board now. I am on board. All right, and you said that was the Kurgan done.
Yes. Yep.
Right.
The charge and the focus and the failed bonus.
Mm-hmm. Well, we are going to not waste too much time, I think. I don't think I need to get in... Because I really don't want you to like get that goo up in my face just yet. Yeah, we're going to go with Ulix. And he is going to start by using his hunter's bow on the Warpig number 2. The Warpig is going to relent. Yeah. I hit. I'm going to declare the Flaming Arrows trigger. I will flip 3 cards because it's a relent. Actually 4 because of cover. And the pig will take 2 damage, gain burning. Boop, boop. He's on fire. I will not discard a card, so he will gain Adversary Beast, which isn't the best against you because the Damned is a beast, I think. But
I believe he is.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. Ulix is then going to use Bacon Beeline on my Squealer. This needs a 4. And we're going to flip. Yeah. We get it, but we're going to cheat the 4 of crows and declare Emblazoned. Emblazoned. I push the target up to its move +2 in any direction, ignoring other models. Enemy models it moves through suffer 2 damage. Emblazoned is replace the target with a pig minion of higher cost and size equal to the size plus X, where X is the number of models with burning the target moved through. So the Squealer is going to go 7 inches because it is a move 5 duder. It gets +2 move. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just go to here. I don't want to put myself in terrain. I went through 1 burning pig, so I can... My size is 2. I can replace myself with a size 3 pig. The only size 3 pig in the game is a Warpig. So I am now a Warpig. I will heal 2, which puts me to 7 wounds. Once I get... And what I'm going to do is I'm going to label it Warpig Squealer. Ulix will then use Law of Meat, needing a 4. Yeah, he gets it, but we will... we'll leave it as is. Friendly Beast within Pulse 4, heal 2. There are, in fact, plenty of them, but the ones that matter, heal 2, heal 2. Ulix has bonused, he's Law of Meat, he's Hunter's Bowed. I am just looking at the rest of his card. I think we are going to concentrate with his last action and be done.
Okay. I realized I had dropped off for a moment, and that's why the goo had not updated to 7 wounds. So I am resynchronized and ready to go. So I think we will go with Sophie. And we will mosey ourselves towards this turf marker at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And we will interact to turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll use our grab from the pack, target ourselves. It needs a 6 to go off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, how about that? So, okay. Yeah, so the game didn't even catch those cards I flipped. So I've got to get all those cards out of the deck for the Grave Goose. It was 4 cards, picking the lowest.
Mm-hmm.
So we're throwing that 2 for the Grave Goo. All right, so now I think the deck is right.
Mm-hmm.
And so Sophie, needing a 6 for her grab from the pack bonus action, does not go off. Do I care to cheat it? I don't, because it's just for herself. And so she will be done.
Okay. I think we will go ahead and we will activate we'll activate Bo Peep. Her first trick is going to be use the race is on. This needs a 7 to go off. Boop. And it doesn't, but that's okay. We'll make it go off. And we're going to declare the built-in trigger of full contact, which pushes her plus 2 inches. So this model and friendly models within range may push up to 3 in any direction. We are going to have this Warpig go 1, 2, 3. Old Major is going to go 1, 2, 3. Ulix will go 1, boop, and bonk into the other pig. And she is going, Bo herself is going to go 1, 2, 3, and change. She's not going to, and somewhere like there, not going to go through Old Major and damage him, because that's silly. She is, however, going to use the where do I want to charge? I think I want, let's see if I go, sorry, talking out loud as I do this.
Oh, absolutely, you're great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that leaves me in poison zone, danger zone of poison. Oh, that's fine, actually. Because, so we're going to charge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to attack Old Major, who relents. And we're using our Barbed Whip. And we're going to, with ramming speed, give ourselves a positive +1 to our stat and a suit of our choice to the final duel total. We're going to choose Hogwash Slosh. So a mask.
Excellent.
It goes off because I relented. Old Major's hard to wound. That's 4 cards. That's a red joker, but we do get the weak in there. So that'll be 2 damage to Old Major. Boop, boop. I get to place him anywhere in range. In my melee range. We're just going to plop him right down there. And then Bo is going to go Reckless. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. so she's not in the terrain.
Okay.
Then at the end of her activation, the crowd goes wild. A friendly model ends its activation with an 8. She is friendly to herself. She heals 1 for each other model damaged during her activation. Old Major was damaged, so she heals 1. Boop.
All right.
And she's done.
Okay. So... Old Major is speed 5.
Old Major is indeed speed 5.
Okay. All right. So let's go with all right, so we're going to go with the Lamplighter. We're going to do its bonus action of Light the Way, targeting this dim lamp marker right in front of it. It needs a 5 for it to go off. That is not a 5. But let's go ahead and cheat in this marker here to light it up. And I believe... There we go, lit lamp. All right. And we will... trigger does not matter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so then we will take an unnatural glow action targeting the damned. He will relent. I need a 5 for this to go off. It goes off. And do we want to create another lamp? I don't think that we do. We'll keep the cards. So he gets pushed 3 inches in this direction, any direction. 1, 2, and 3. And I may have the target heal 1, but he's at full health. Mm-hmm. And then we will do a natural glow targeting... who do we need to move? Let's give the Emissary a bit of a boost. So he will relent. And he will move. 2, 3... and this time, he will not heal either because he's full, and that is the Lamplighter done.
Alrighty. We are going to activate Penelope, and she is going to go ahead and start with assisting the Burning Pig. Assist is a range 2 action. She's within 2. And, hey, what do you know? I'm no longer on fire. Penelope is then going to herd him on the Warpig that has Adversary Beast on it, and turns out Penelope is a beast. So I need a 7 for this to go off. I'm on a positive because of Adversary. And I get a built-in mask to my final duel total, which is needed for the TN, because I'm targeting a pig. And what do you know? It goes off. Oh boy. And the pig is going to take a walk action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And because that Warpig has Inferiority Complex, it took a walk, it didn't have focus, its swagger gives it a focus.
Excellent.
And Penelope has reposition on a mask on her Herdum action, which... I didn't specify declaring, but since it's built into the
absolutely
going off, thank you. I will move up to 3, and I will go 1, 2, 3. And hide bravely behind these boxes and the big pigs. She's done.
All right. So I think it is time to go with Jedza. Do you want me to track her life tokens out on the board in any way, or?
I think that would be helpful.
Okay.
I do not give out poison.
Okay, then let's do that. So she has started with 2. And let's see. All right, so she is going to Weary Road the Surveyor. And so he gets to move 3 inches and then drop a ski marker. So he will move thusly. He will drop a ski marker. She's then going to Lost Knowledge that ski marker to remove it. I need a 5 for it to go off. It goes off. And so I will draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
I will discard, for hand size, this 2 of masks. And then, let's see. We will then do Plenty of Wares, targeting the Grave Goo. So needing a 4. It's a 4, no trigger, which is fine. So he heals 1, 2, 3, which will trigger some Chronicles. So he's going all the way up to full. So we are going to trigger the Surveyor's Chronicle effect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to discard this 3 of Mask to create a geode within 2 of the healed model. And we also trigger Sophie's Chronicle to have the heal model discard a card and draw a card. So we will discard this 3 of Crows and draw a card. And I think that's all the applicable Chronicles, because I think the Kurgan can move him, which may be beneficial.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it now.
Move the healed model up to 2 inches towards this model. So yeah, we'll go ahead and bump the ooze so that he gains another shielded for the Kurgan. And then with Jedza's last AP, we will focus. And she'll be done.
All right. We are going to go ahead and Ulix is gone, Penelope's gone, Peep's gone, Warpig the second has gone. Squealer is no longer there. It's a Warpig now. All right. We will have Warpig the first take a walk action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Boop, to end in base with the turf marker. I will gain a focus because of swagger. I will claim a turf marker. And I will opt to go reckless, boop, for a point of damage, to concentrate for a second focus.
Okay.
Warpig's done.
All right. Let's see. Here. We move him. we'll activate the Surveyor.
Mhm.
And he is going to throw his hook chain at the Grave Goo. I'll be on a negative flip for concealment. He's relenting. There's no TN. So it hits. We are on 4 cards, picking the lowest for hard to wound. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Indeed. Let's see. So he will be taking 3, which goes to 2 for his shielded, eating 1 of it. Oop, that way. Okay, and then I do get to push the target up to 3 inches towards this model, so he bumps the Kurgan and gains another shielded.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will chain gang with Jedza as a bonus action. She will move 1, 2. Surveyor will move. Okay, and with his last AP, let's see. We will drop a scheme marker just to have one ready in case we need to eat one.
That's
reasonable. And he'll be done.
Okay. Warpig the second is going to go. We're going to claim a marker. We're going to concentrate. And wouldn't you know it, I think I will actually just be done. Warpig is done.
Okay. All right. I think we will go with the Damned. He will claim this marker.
Mm-hmm.
And he will attempt to leap. He needs a 6 to do so. We will cheat in this 6. We will walk. We'll place there. We will concentrate. And we will place like so. And he'll just be done.
Okay. I will activate Old Major. Old Major is going to pull up his card. And he is going to just concentrate and then drop a scheme marker. Boop. And I'm going to immediately go mark territory with my bonus, needing a 4. And we hit the surge trigger because lucky days. I'll draw a card, remove the marker I dropped, and get a second focus.
Excellent.
That's Old Major.
Okay. So you have the Warpig, formerly known as Squealer, left.
Indeed.
So I think we'll go with this Grave Goo. He has regen 2.
Mm-hmm.
When he does so, we'll trigger some Chronicles. So Sophie will have him discard a card and draw a card. Let's see, the Surveyor. Do we need another Geode? Don't know that we do. Alright, and move 5. So let's see. 2, 3, 4, and 5. He will gain a shielded for moving through that forest. And he will concentrate. And he'll be done.
You have whom left?
I have the Emissary left.
The Emissary left. Well, I am going to keep my pass token for initiative. And I think what we'll do is... lamps are not impassable or blocking, correct? They're just concealing?
Correct.
Penelope gives me +1 movement to my Warpig, formerly known as Squealer. Because she gives that to everyone. Which makes me move 7. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a charge angle on the damned. So,
that's you.
You know what? We're playing pigs. This is what we do. So we're gonna walk twice. We're gonna double check that Ulix doesn't do anything silly when I activate. He doesn't, but you know, you never know. And I am too far away from the old major for his hog wild aura. But we're gonna go reckless. And boop. And then charge.
Okay.
And we will charge through you because we have... oh, we don't have trample. Excuse me. That's just my named characters have trample. But because we can, we will 1, 2, boop, to there in base contact, and we will stampede because that's what pigs do.
Okay.
And stat 6 against your defense with my huge tusks.
Excellent.
I am on a 15 with armor piercing.
15 with armor piercing? Well, I don't have armor, but I think I'm going to make you get rid of some of your cards. I will go to a 17.
A 17. That's a pretty good number. I will go to an 18.
Mm-hmm.
And I will declare shove aside.
Okay.
So I will push you 4 inches away from me, then push up to 4 and declare a melee on a different model. But first, damage.
Yep.
Negative.
I am hard to wound.
Hard to wound makes it double negative. And that's moderate 4.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Very nice.
And then I am going to push you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am going to push 1, 2, 3, 4. And take attack on no one because there's no one around. And I've done everything, so that Warpig is done, and I am finished with my activations. Board is yours.
All right. Let's see. An emissary. B5. Okay, let's see if we have an angle.
Oh, and I will delete the extra Warpig because I don't get spare Warpigs.
All right. So I suppose we will walk and then charge said pig.
Okay.
And so we will place like so.
I am not seeing your models moving.
It's because I have lost connection to the server again. So let's see if we can reconnect. Okay. So copy this one, and then put together a charge lane. Like so. We will charge to here and right to here and swing on Squealer Pig.
My poor
We are
piggy.
stat 6 versus defense.
Defense is not a 6. We are, in fact, defense, I'm pretty sure 5. Because, yeah, defense 5.
Okay.
And,
Alright.
Ooh, 18.
Okay. Well, I will match you at an 18.
You will.
And we'll do the defensive reflexes trigger. And so this will be 3 cards. Pick the lowest.
Yeah.
Okay. So that will be weak of 2.
Takes
Then
2.
I gain shielded 1 for the trigger. And we will put up our Aura of Courage, needing a 4. And it goes off. And that is the Emissary.
All right. I think that is the end of the turn.
All right.
So, I have a few shenanigans that happen at the end of the turn.
Yes, some pushes galore.
I do. So I have some deadly pursuits. 1, 2, 3, bonk into Old Major. This Warpig loses his adversary and is going to go... you know what? We'll go this way. 1, 2, 3 and a half. We'll end just outside of the forest. This Warpig is going to go 1, 2, and be not in your engagement.
Does he get pushed? I thought it was just the ones with the upgrade.
Oh, no. Deadly Pursuit is on a Warpig base.
Ooh, very nice.
Yes. The upgrade gives them Swagger, Bully, and... Oh, that's right. I forgot Bully. Shoot. It gives them Bully and Swagger and Ruthless.
Very cool.
So in the future, I am going to remember... Oh, wait, no, that one doesn't have Bully. That's why. Okay. That's what it is. So we're going into turn 2. And I don't think anything else happens with pushes. So, yep, clearing moved. And let's go ahead and reshuffle. I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of that. I'll keep these 2 cards. And draw up to my hand size. And I will keep this.
All right. I will stone for cards this go round.
Okay.
We'll get rid of that. And We will get rid of that. Okay.
Alrighty. Inish. Yeah! I have a 10, and I have a pass token, but that doesn't come in until after cheats.
Correct. I will attempt to take it from you.
What happens if I don't do this? I have a feeling you will end up killing my Squealer, which I don't like that very much. Let's see. Yes, I will cheat to go first.
Okay.
And we are going to start with... Sorry, just having a quick think. What's the best way to go about this? I think what we do is, if we do Ulix, he's moved 7, because Penelope is still giving that buff here. I can go... Oh no. Oh no. Undo. And I do this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I could shoot twice, because I don't have the range. It would walk. I can walk once and shoot twice, or I can walk twice and charge once. I think shooting twice is better. So Ulix is going to activate. And I can do that. Sorry. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So Ulix will go. He's going to walk to there. Boop. He's going to take a focused shot at the... Oh, the emissary is like defense 7, isn't he?
He is defense 7.
Well, that's a thing. In that case, I think I am going to walk again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go to there. I am going to charge. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish to the other side of you.
Okay.
I have Stampede and Trample. Trample went through you. I'm a pig. If this pig's a fire. If this model is the crew's leader, after resolving any action in which a friendly pig ended a move in base contact with, or moved through an enemy model, that enemy model gains burning 1.
Okay.
So, that would have put burning on the damned when I charged you last turn. I'll remember next time.
No, we'll go ahead and resolve that.
Okay. I will be in base with you. I'm going to Stampede, so I will take a damage.
Okay.
To damage you. And I will go ahead and spend focus to use my Immolation Tusk on the emissary.
Okay.
And I am currently sitting at an 11 versus defense.
I have a 13.
You do have a 13. I am... Let's make you work for it a little bit. We'll go to a 14.
14. We'll jump up to a 16.
I'll take that. And then Ulix is going to use his bonus action, Bacon Beeline, on the formerly known as Squealer Warpig. This needs a 4 to go off. Yeah, goes off. No trigger, but that's okay because I can't replace him. So Warpig is moved 6. I'm going to go 6 plus 2 is 8. 1, 2. Well, do this the correct way. We'll go. I think we'll clip you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, I think I'm still in your engagement. I don't think there's a place I could have gone to not be engaged. Yeah. So we'll go there. You will suffer 2 damage.
Okay.
And gain burning 1 because a pig moved through you.
Okay, so armor will reduce to 1.
Yep. That pig is not yet activated. Ulix has not given you Adversary Beast. He has not done anything to give you Adversary Beast. He has done all of his things. He is actually done.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience.
Absolutely. Let's see here.
If it's all right with you, I would prefer to end that pig's movement so it is not in the side of the board that has a turf marker on my name.
Okay, sounds great. So I think we go with all right. Are Warpigs still engagement 0?
They are.
And is it Penelope that gives them extra reach, or is it?
That is going to be Ulix 1, Hog Whisperers, and I'm just double check, and not Old Major. So yeah, it's no one in my crew.
Okay. All right. So I think we go with Jedza. And she is going to take a walk action. To there. To do that. So, all right. So let's do a drain life on the Squealer Warpig.
Okay.
It is stat 6 versus willpower.
Willpower 4. Yeah. I have a 9.
We are at an 18 with the pulled here and there trigger.
You sure are. I am not going to cheat.
Okay, so that'll be a straight flip.
Mm-hmm.
So that is weak of 2. And we will bring you 3 inches closer to me. And then we will do plenty of wares on you.
Mm-hmm.
Needing a 4. That's a 4, but we will cheat in this ram for the extra supplies trigger, so that you'll heal initial +1. And so we will heal you. Oh, nothing.
Oh no. Oh no.
But you do heal 1 for the. Is that true?
I think so. I'm good going with it. Because it's a +1. I know that. Yeah, I think so. So.
Okay, so we will heal you 1, which makes you take 1 damage. Mm-hmm. Well, that's unfortunate.
That is. Goodness.
All right, and so then we will do our bonus action, Weary Road, on to. I suppose the Lamplighter?
Okay.
And she'll go 1, 2, and 3, and drop a scheme. And that'll be Jedza done.
Okay. Well, I think. Let me see here. Let me look at the damned real quick. You are a defense 5, which I kind of want. Yeah. So I am going to just do a quick proxy sort of thing. If I go here, because if I try and charge in on Lamplighter now, Jedza is just going to turn my heal into a kill on me, which is not good. I can't reliably get the Emissary because you're defense 7. So yeah, Warpig's going to walk here. I'm going to walk again. I will go reckless.
So just so you're aware, so with Jedza being there, since you have less than 4 health, you would heal 1 to take 1 at the start of your activation. So I don't know if you want to play a different.
That will change things.
A different model, because you would take 1 at the beginning of your activation if you're starting there.
Yes. Double check. Font of the Everlasting. Good point. I think we need to. Well, I think that Squealer is probably dead then. Unless, what's the likelihood that you have still good cards in your hand? So, you know what? We're gonna risk it for the bacon. I will take a damage because you're turning it into damage. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Squealer is going to charge the Emissary.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. I am not going to Stampede because that's silly. First attack.
All right.
Yeah. I have a 13 with armor piercing.
I have a 12. Negative hit. Let's see. That's fine. I will take it on the chin.
You're taking it. And you're at a 12.
Correct.
So I will cheat to a 18 with the tear off a bite trigger to heal
Still
2.
within 6.
Is that not once per activation?
Let's see. It is once per activation. All right, you got it.
All right. And yep, we'll take tear off a bite and straight flip.
Mm-hmm.
Moderate of 4.
Right. So I will take 3 for armor.
Heal 2. I will then attack you a second time.
Okay.
I have a 11. You have
I have a 20.
You have a 20. And because we're here, let's do it. I'll go reckless and bite you again.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a 17 with armor piercing.
We will go to an 18.
You will. I will not cheat.
All right.
The Squealer is done.
Okay.
You gained another burning because of Pigs of Fire, because I ended a move in base contact with you.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Go with probably the right play. All right, we'll go with the Emissary. He will put up his Aura of Courage.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of want that one, so we will cheat to put up his aura, and then we will swing with his stone spear onto what is Ulix's defense?
He
4?
is, I think, only defense 4.
Defense 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Warpig is defense 5.
Yes.
Let's swing on to Ulix.
All right. Yeah. Ooh, happy flips, 15.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cheat to a 16 with the defensive reflexes trigger.
Sounds good.
All right.
I will not cheat.
All right, so negative flip.
Mm-hmm.
2 damage.
I will stone that.
I gain shielded 1.
I take 1.
Okay. And then let's swing on Ulix again.
Yeah. That's only a 10.
I have a 15
10
with the defensive reflexive trigger.
You know what? I will not cheat.
Okay, that'll trigger Aura of Courage.
It will.
So I get another shielded for the trigger. We are on a negative flip for the damage. So there's another 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, poo. Sorry. Ulix is hard to wound, so we'll just do one more card for this one, and I'll remember in the future.
Okay. Still negative.
Stone 2.
Still 2 damage.
Stone to prevent. No damage.
Okay. So I gain another shielded. I heal 1 for the Aura of Courage. And then I think I have line of sight to the damned.
Yes, you do.
And so I think he lets me do some splash damage. Enemy models within 1, except for 1 damage.
Boop.
So,
Boop.
Right, that'll be the Emissary done.
That is the Emissary done. I think I will have Penelope go. Let's keep it, save that bottom for a rainy day. Herd him, needing an range 8. Just in range. We're going to herd him on the Warpig number 2. He's going to relent. I need a 7. Yes, a 7. I get it. Declare the built-in reposition trigger. That Warpig is going to take a walk action, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Penelope will go 1, 2, 3. And because I don't really have anything else to do up there, Penelope is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to get Bo Peep a little bit more speed. Penelope's done.
Okay. All right. So I think we're going with the Lamplighter.
Mm-hmm.
Lamplighter is going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
That'll put us with an 8 of the Emissary. So we are going to do Unnatural Glow on the Emissary. He will relent.
Mm-hmm.
I will take my once per activation positive flip on the duel from the Light the Way lit lamp marker.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes off. No trigger. Push up to 3 in any direction. So we will just push to be just an inch away from... no, we don't want to push that far. So we're going to push 0.
Okay.
But then heal 2. No, just 1, because I'm not within. So just healing 1, which will again trigger the Damned to do 1 damage to his friends. And then... what is the range? 2 inches on that. Okay, so the Lamplighter is done.
Alrighty. Let's look at this real quick. Yeah. I think this is my best chance to try and take out that Emissary. So Warpig the second is going to activate and declare a charge.
Okay.
Boop. Stampede.
Okay, I will take a shield down.
Yep. Get that out of there. I end in base contact. You'll gain a burning.
Okay.
I will spend a focus on this attack.
All right.
Hiya! That is an 18.
I have a 14.
All right, 18 to 14 will be a straight flip after focus.
Mm-hmm.
And I should probably look at my actual card. A rampage trigger. Push this model 5 inches, ignoring any models, such that this model moves through the target. Models this model pushed through in this way must each pass TN13 move duel or suffer 1 damage. So first we do damage flip, which is a straight flip, because I have focus. Yeah, that is moderate of 4. You have shielded and armor, so I think you take 2. Did I lose you?
Connection. So.
Oh, there you are. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Perfect. So
Let me rejoin the room here.
Yeah. I've had connection issues all day, so it's definitely something.
This past week has been odd.
Yeah.
All right, so let me reopen our hands. Okay. All right. So what was the damage flip?
Moderate of 4. So,
all right. So armor 1 and shielded 1, and I take 2.
Yep.
Okay.
I will now push 5 inches through you. Now we'll go such that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
Actually,
another burning.
I'm just trying to see if I can get it so that I'm not ending. I think I can go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am unimpeded. I'm not unimpeded, rather. Sorry. Let me just see. Can I go this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can go that way, clipping through you.
Mm-hmm.
Lamplighter doesn't have a 2-inch engage. Is that correct?
She does.
She does.
Yes.
Oh my word. Is it up to 5?
But you should be able to sit in between the two. I have a 3-inch and a 2-inch aura up on the emissary.
Okay.
So you'll be able to get in between the two if that is your intention.
Yeah,
to be free to charge again.
That is the intention. So yeah, you gained another burning, and please take a TN 13 move duel or suffer a damage.
Okay. Nope, I'm off by 1.
All right. I will go ahead and, yes, in fact, charge you again with Frenzied Charge. Going back to there, I will Stampede.
Okay.
You'll gain a burning because I ended the move action, move portion of the charge. I am now doing the attack flip.
Okay.
Spending focus. And hiya. Okay. I will take that 12 for 18. You're at a 17.
Yes.
I am declaring the shove aside trigger.
Okay.
And let me just check this and this. Straight flip because of focus.
Mm-hmm.
That is moderate of 4.
Okay, that will kill the emissary.
You are hard to kill, I believe.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
So puts me at 1.
I then push you 4 inches away from me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I push up to 4 and take an attack on someone else. I'll go nowhere. And then I will just charge you.
And stampede.
Stampede to kill you. Boop. And
we can turn off this turf marker.
I did not kill you with a melee action, so I do not eat my fill to heal 2. Do I want to risk that? I don't. So I will turn that off, and that Warpig is done.
Okay.
And I deliberately ended just inside this side of the board.
Right. Okay.
Some pig.
Some pig. Right. Alright, so where ought we focus our attention? Alright, so down here in the south, we've got Peep, Warpig, and Old Major. Do any of them have unimpeded?
I am double checking. They do not. They are very much impeded.
Alright, so we will go with the Kurgan. And we will do our mudslide. We need a 6. It goes off with no triggers.
Do you want to Shifting Earth anyone?
Probably ought to. The Surveyor could... We'll put the Surveyor up on top of this box.
Okay.
Thank you much. Alright. That is a range of 6. Okay, so we will walk. Three, 4 to there, and we will attempt to avalanche Old Major.
Oh no. This is against my move. I am move 5.
It is against your move.
Yeah. Oh no.
Ooh. I'm at a 7.
All right. Unfortunately, you have a TN of 10, so I will
I
not
do.
cheat.
All right. And so we will be done.
Okay. You do have your aura up, which is what, aura
I
3?
do. Yes.
That's what that aura is. Okay. What to do? I think this is a great time for not getting in the Kurgan's aura, because the Grave Goo would ruin my day. Absolutely ruin my day. Let me just take a quick read of how Peep functions again. One day I'll remember. I don't think that's necessarily worth it. But sorry, thinking. I do not want to do that. I don't want to do that. I think I do need Old Major to go just to get things out of the way. So Old Major is going to activate, and let's see, he's got his 2 focus. He is going to be super lame, and I think he's just going to walk twice. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he will do his bonus action to mark territory. And I will cycle this tome with Surge Trigger. And Old Major's done.
Okay.
If it's all
We'll go
right.
with...
Sorry, if it's all
Go ahead.
right. Yeah, no. Never mind. I was thinking of leaving him closer, but that defeats the purpose of going next, so.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, that is dumb. I am so dumb. I'm not so dumb. I made a poor choice. If it is okay, I will undo his last walk.
Okay.
Because 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm physically body blocking my Warpig from getting down here, which is why I moved him from here, and I'm not getting my Hog Wild aura. So instead, I will do my bonus action. Not my bonus action. My second action will be nudge him on the pig, which is discard a card, other friendly pig only, push target up to 3 in any direction. If it's a minion, it gets that suit added to all duels. I will discard this. And Warpig is pushing 3 inches. 1, 2, 3. And has masks on everything until the end phase.
Okay.
I appreciate your flexibility with me as I make so many mistakes with these pigs.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all good. All right. We'll go with Sophie. And she is going to walk. She goes to speed 5 for her move along from her normal speed 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will walk again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and we will do our bonus action, attempting to give the Surveyor a focus. So need a 6. We do.
Hey.
And she's done.
Okay. We'll have Bo Peep go. Bo Peep gets +1 move because of Penelope. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will declare a charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just to be just within 2 of Warpig. I am going to attack Warpig. Warpig relents. I will build in the Hogwash Slosh attack. Or trigger, rather. I hit, and I flip it. 3 cards, pick the worst. Hey, all weaks. So my Warpig will take 2 damage. Boop, boop. And get placed here. Bo Peep will then go Reckless. Boop. And do the races on. Needing a 7. Not getting it. I will cheat. Goes off. I'll declare Pork Roast Rodeo, or a full contact to get me +2 movement on Bo Peep. So Warpig will go 1, 2, 3. Bo Peep will go 1, 2, 3 and a smidge. Elwood Major will go 1, 2 and be there. Bo Peep will enter activation. She dealt the damage to a Warpig, so she heals back to full.
Alright. Let's see. I'll go with the Grape Goo.
Da goo.
Goo. And let's see. I think we just bravely run away.
Bravely ran Sir Robin.
Yes. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get a shield. And we'll move again. 2, 3, 4, 5. And get another shield. And be done.
Okay. I am going to have just my other Warpig left. But you know what? I will spend a pass token here.
Okay. Well, I guess we will go with the Damned.
Mm-hmm.
And can he put himself in such a place to be unlikely? All right. So he will spend his focus. Where is he? Alright, so Ulix is hard to wound. Is the Warpig hard to wound?
They are not hard to wound.
Okay.
Warpigs don't have any real defensive kit.
Let's check this scheme to see if we are in position. All right. All right. So then rather than going with the Dan, we will go with the Surveyor first.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to chain gang himself and Jedza.
Mm-hmm.
So Jedza moves 3. And he moves 3. Okay. Alright, let's give that a try. So we will do our walk and charge. That seems much more better. So we're going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we will charge. To here.
Mm-hmm.
We will spin our focus to swing on to Ulix. We will do Price of Progress to take a damage and add a tome.
Okay. Hi-ya.
And spin. Oh, big card.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a 19.
I have a 7.
7. But
7.
You are hard to wound.
I am, which cancels your focus. But 7 to 19 is still
It's
a positive.
Still a positive. All right. So that will be 3 damage and 2 onto the Warpig.
I will be stoning to prevent. And what was your suit that you trained?
It was a tome.
Okay. Oh, for the blast. Got it.
Right.
All right. Stoning to prevent on Ulix. I prevent 2. Boop, boop. And 2 go onto Warpig.
Okay, and that is the Surveyor done.
Okay. So I have Warpig and you have Damned left. Warpig is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go Reckless and drop a scheme marker.
Okay.
And board is yours.
All right. So we'll go with the Damned. He'll charge Ulix, I guess.
Sure.
And we will spend a focus to swing at you at stat 6.
Mm-hmm. Defense 4. Yeah. 14.
18.
You got it.
So I will still be at a negative for your hard to wound.
Mm-hmm.
No triggers. But it is 2 damage.
I'll stone to block it.
Okay. I can still push you 2 inches in any direction.
You can.
Do I want to?
Push me out of engagement, maybe?
That doesn't seem like a wise decision. So, let's see. I think we'll just swing again.
Alright. Hi-ya!
And that will miss.
Mm-hmm.
And so we will attempt to leap.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Yes. Hey, there's a card.
That is a card.
And we shall leap. Where shall we leap?
Where shall we leap?
I guess we'll just go down yonder.
That seems good.
And that is him.
Okay. So end of the turn. I was attacker, so I resolve my end of turn things first. Deadly Pursuit. I will have this Warpig go to there with his pushes. This Warpig, you don't have Deadly Pursuit on the Damned, correct?
He does not.
Okay. So we will go, for reasons that I think are painfully obvious, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not within 4 in line of sight of one of your models. That is my end of turn shenanigans.
Okay.
You have
the
burning.
Damned will take 1 point of damage from burning.
Mm-hmm. We will both score the strategy.
Yes.
As attacker, I will reveal Breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
And remove this marker. I do not reveal any other schemes.
Neither do I.
Okay. Going into round 3. Do and do. Boop. I am going to discard this card.
Mm-hmm.
Draw my hand, and I will keep this hand.
Okay, I will stone for cards. We'll get rid of this 2 and this 3. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
All right. And 2 initiative.
Initiative. Hiya!
It's a 12.
I have a 10. I will not be cheating. And I don't have any pass tokens. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 models. So I will have a pass token after initiative.
Okay. Well, let's go with the Surveyor, I suppose.
Okay.
And he will do Field of Steel as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
It does not go off, but we will cheat in this 8 to make 2 inches around him hazardous terrain.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will throw a hooked chain at your Warpig.
Okay.
Stat 5 versus defense.
Mm-hmm. I am defense 5. Yeah.
So I am losing at the moment.
You are.
I will cheat in this 13 to go to an 18.
You sure will. I will not cheat.
So that goes to a straight flip.
It sure does.
So it is moderate of 3.
I take 3.
And I push you 3 inches towards this model. So you take 1 for hazardous.
I do.
And then we will swing at you with our Surveyor's tools. Onto... who do we want to swing at? Stat-wise, we are better against Ulix, so we will swing at Ulix. I will do Price of Progress, taking a damage to add a tome.
Okay. Hiya. I have an 11.
I will go to an 18.
You will. 18 to 11 is a straight. Goes to negative because hard to wound.
Yep. Oh no!
That Joker has been real rude to you this game. My goodness.
It has. It has indeed. So that is the Surveyor done.
Okay. Well, we're going to go Ulix, because I have a feeling you're trying to put some Assassinate on him or something.
Could be.
Could be. What he is going to do is... the first thing he's going to do is disengage.
Okay.
From your Surveyor.
Okay. So you'll take a point of damage for the hazardous terrain?
I will.
Okay.
That is a 14.
A 16.
Alright, so you're on a negative to the reduction in my movement.
And it's double negative, correct, for the hard wound?
Yes.
Yep. So I reduce you by 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. To there.
Okay.
I will go just to here, so that I am still within 4 of the Warpig.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use Law of Meat, needing a 4. Getting it with the Herd the Pack trigger. So I will heal friendly beasts 2. So I'll heal Warpig 2.
Yep, just out.
I will take a damage as I move to out of your engagement.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ulix has one more action and a bonus. I think you're going to be able to get a lot of damage on me either way you slice it. But can I actually, let me undo real quick. If I move instead 1, 2, I think, unless that is a wall edge, I don't think it's a wall edge, so yes, I think there is this path where my Warpig can push through here without hitting your terrain a second time.
I think so.
So I will end the push from Law of Meat there.
I would agree.
And then I will just Law of Meat a second time, because I'm not going to really do much else with Ulix. I get it. The pig heals 2 more. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's still just out. Like, it's almost like I know what I'm doing. And then I will bacon beeline said pig, needing A4. I don't get it. I will make it happen. Push the target, it's move +2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go here so that it is out of the line of sight of your duders for the moment.
Okay.
Ulix is done.
All right. So... So I think we go with Jedza. The right call. Turf markers are height 5, is that correct?
That is a great question. Turf markers are height 5, blocking, impassable.
Okay. Alright, so let's go with Jedza. We need to stay within picks for now. Alright, so she's going to walk. Do we need to walk? We might just be able to... Yeah, let's do that. We will Weary Road ourselves to move 3 and drop a scheme. Alright, we will then... We will then drain life onto the Warpig 2, and we will spend a focus.
All right.
This is stat 6 versus your willpower.
I am willpower 4.
Right.
Yo. I have a 9.
I have... Ooh. I have an 18 with no triggers.
Sure do. I'm not cheating.
So it puts me on a positive for the focus.
Yeah.
So that will be 4 damage.
That is a dead Warpig. And we'll just do
okay.
that right there. Oh, and don't forget, gain a life token because you killed someone within 6.
Yes, you're correct. Thank you. Okay, so that's 1 AP. we will we'll do plenty of wares onto the damned.
Mm-hmm.
Does not go off. We will cheat in. What do we want to cheat? Let's cheat this. This tome to be able to end the condition on the target.
Mm-hmm.
So he heals 1, 2, 3, heals 2, and ends burning. Oop. And that will trigger some
Chronicles.
So Sophie will have him discard a card and then draw a card. So we'll cycle out that 5. The Lamplighter push the healed model 1 inch. So we will push him that way. And that one. And then with our last AP, let's go ahead and we'll do Drain Life onto... No, we won't do Drain Life. We are going to attempt to remove this ski marker under the Surveyor with Lost Knowledge. To draw cards, I need a 5. Does not go off. Let's go ahead and cheat in a 7 to draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be Jedza done.
All right. I am feeling the pressure of not having so many models. But that's why, I picked this crew knowing it would be a bit like that. So, I think we are going to have a look-see. Yeah. Okay. We will activate the Peep.
Okay.
Peep is going to declare a charge. Yes. She is going to... no, she is going to do her... and the crowd goes wild. That's what we're doing. Or the race is on. I will remember these ability names one day. Needs a 7. Don't get it. I will cheat for it to go off. I will declare the trigger that pushes her 2 extra inches. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not cutting through Old Major with that push. And he is going to go 1, 2, 3. She is going to take a walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ish to here. She'll go reckless and charge the Kurgan. With her 2-inch engage, she's going to smack him at stat 6 with built-in Hogwash Slosh.
Okay.
Because you don't have planted roots, despite all appearances.
That is true.
Yeah. And I flip it. So that's a 19 versus your defense.
I am at a 6. And what's your damage track?
2, 2, 3.
I will not cheat.
All right. So that is going to be a 19 to 6. Positive?
Yes.
Yeah. 3 whole damage, which is still 1.
Still 1. For the armor 2.
But I am going to put you right there.
All right.
And Peep has She walked, she pushed, she walked, she charged, and reckless. She crowd goes wild, heals 1. Bo Peep is done. She does heal 1 in range of your Chronicle peoples, so I think you get to Chronicle some stuff.
I do. But only on the Kurgan. So I could move her towards me, which I don't think necessarily helps me. So that's fine.
Okay. Then that is Bo Peep done.
Okay. We'll go with the Kurgan. And we will start with Mudslide.
Mm-hmm.
It goes off. And then we will walk. Staying inside your engagement range.
Mm-hmm.
And then do we walk again? I think we do. We will just walk 1, 2, 3. Stay right there. And we'll be done.
Okay. We are going to activate Old Major. He's going to mark territory. He's going to cycle this 6. He is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's undo that movement. He's going to go. Double check the range of nudge him on. Where are you, Old Major? There's your card. 8 inches. Okay. So Old Major will then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And he's going to nudge on the Warpig. We're going to discard this 1 of crows. Warpig has crows until the end phase and move him 3. 1, 2, 3. Old Major's done.
Okay. We will go with the Lamplighter.
Mm-hmm.
We get +1 movement from Sophie. And we will do Unnatural Glow on the Damned. We will take our positive flip from the lit lamp marker. So it goes off. So he gets a push 3 inches in any direction. And then he can heal 1, 2, 3. He's within 2 of a terrain marker. So we will keep him within 2 of this marker there to get the healing flip. And it's still just 1.
Mm-hmm.
But that allows the Lamplighter to push him an additional 1 for Chronicle. But do we want to? No, he's just going to stay there. Do we want to cycle a card with Sophie? We don't. Okay, and then we will We'll do our bonus action, burn the midnight oil. Want to do that? No, I think we just move first, then we light up the other lamp, because that's probably a better option. Mm-hmm. So we're going to move, and we're going to walk 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we will light the way on this other lamp marker. Mm-hmm. Need to get 5. That's not a 5. We need a 5. Nope, that's fine. So she'll be done.
All right. I will activate the Warpig, because that's what I got. He is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and charge Sophie.
Okay.
Boop. Stampede.
Okay.
And lower focus to hit you with a focus swing.
All right.
Yeah. You are lower than in cost than I am, and I do have Inferiority Complex. So I am going to take a quick look at the Chronicle the Goo has. Enemy models with a consumed upgrade. And base contact with this. Okay, so Grave Goose Chronicle is not going to do anything. Sophie would let me cycle cards, right? We have the healed model discard.
I could have you discard a card and draw a card, but it's probably not a smart decision.
And the damned does damage in a pulse around me, so I would not be subject to.
Correct.
That. Okay, so I'm not super worried. I will take the build in the ram with the tear off a bite trigger.
Okay.
So I'm at a 18 to your 7?
To 7, yes.
All
so
right.
Put you on a double positive.
And you are R2 wound.
So put you back to
straight.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. Here we go. That is currently weak, but you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make it simple and cheat severe. So 5 damage.
Okay.
I will heal 2 from from tear off a bite, and I will heal 2 from eat your fill. Mm-hmm. I am. Sorry, my dog just made the strangest noise. Trying to see here. What? I'm sorry, I'm going to pause the recording real quick.
Sure.
All right, and we're back. False alarm, nothing outside, just the wind. I had one more possible action with my Warpig. Charging in on the damned is not the greatest idea because Jedza is there with a nice stack of life tokens. But I don't really have any other things. You just have damned left to go.
I have the damned and the grave goo.
Mm-hmm. And if I charge you, I stampede you. What is it, boys? Goodness gracious. Sorry, I know I'm taking a minute here.
No.
Sophie is significant.
Yes, but she was on the top quadrant.
Okay. So nothing gets flipped today. I think I still have Penelope. That is true. I could get you some burning on the damned, which would be nice. But I risk losing my poor Warpig because Jedza exists. But if I don't, Damned is just going to go and try and eat Ulix, and I can't have that. So, yes, Warpig will go Reckless.
Okay.
And is going to charge with Frenzy Charge at the Damned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, yeah, the lamps are too tall for me to sit on top of and deny you. So I will go here. I will Stampede. Boop.
Okay.
You will gain a burning because it ended an action in base contact with you.
Okay.
I will spend focus to bite you.
Okay. I will get my positive for the lamp for this activation.
Hiya! That is an 11 so far.
I have a 15.
A 15. You know what? That will fail. Warpig is going to be done.
Okay.
And yeah, Warpig is done.
All right.
Scruffy! Scruffy boy! Here, buddy. Good boy.
And we do that in such a way Old Major has a 1-inch engagement.
He does. He is the only pig to have a 1-inch engagement.
Okay. Alright, so let's go with the Grave Goo. And he is going to walk 2, 3, 4, and turn on this middle turf marker.
Mm-hmm.
And he will be done.
Okay. I think we are going to have Penelope go, and she's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And board is yours.
Did Old Major not go? I thought he's just been moved around.
Oh, no, he did. He used Nudge 'em on the Warpig
okay.
to give him built-in crows.
That is right. That's right. Okay, then we will have... We will have the Damned go. He is at 4 health, which means that Jedza will heal him 1.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I could move an inch from the Lamplighter, but I don't want to. The Surveyor, however, that's interesting. Yeah, let's give that a try. Let's pitch a card to put a hazardous terrain marker next to your pig.
What?
I'll put it right there. Base-to-base contact with you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and so for the Damned, do we just swing on the pig? Or do we try to get to Ulix before Ulix runs away? let's swing on the pig for 1 and to see how that goes for us.
All right.
So let's do stat 6 versus your defense.
Defense 5. Yeah.
Currently at 15.
Also at 15, but I will not cheat.
I will go to a 16 with critical strike.
Okay.
Which will put us on a negative flip.
Mm-hmm.
For 4 damage. No, 5 damage with the crit strike.
Boop, boop. There we go.
And we will push you 2 inches in direction. So we will push you up against our geode.
Boop.
We will then take a leap, and we will use our bonus for this activation from our lamp to try to leap away. And we get it with a 6. And we will leap over yonder, and we will charge Ulix.
Okay.
We will end like so. Alright. So stat 6 versus defense.
Hi-ya. I have a 10.
I have an 11.
Sure. I will go to a 12.
I'll go to an 18 with crit strike.
Woo, okay.
So that should be negative flip for your hard to wound.
18 to 12. Yes, negative for hard to wound.
Okay. So we are at 2 goes to 3 damage.
Last stone on prevention. No damage.
Push you 2 inches, but kind of like you engaged. So that's fine. So that'll be him done. Which I think is the board.
I think so.
So he'll take 1 for burn.
He will. I will Deadly Pursuit. However, because I'm in base contact with hazardous terrain, if I take a move, I will suffer the effects of hazardous terrain. But given that I'm within Jedza's death aura, I'm just going to take it, and I will just drop a ski marker here, so it's just barely on your side of your deployment zone. Whoop.
Oh, I've lost connection again.
Uh-oh. Well, it's only it's getting into turn 4, so that's no big deal. Nothing flips for either of us. We both scored the strategy.
I am revealing bait and switch.
Ooh.
On that Warpig.
Unfortunately, that Warpig is dead.
He had 1 health left, right?
But he has Deadly Pursuit. Which
yes.
And I was in base contact with hazardous terrain. So
yes, you were.
Took a push and died.
There you go. That's one way to do it. I'll declare Assassinate, though.
Yes, you will.
Right.
I do not reveal my other scheme. Going into turn 4.
Right.
It's probably going to be the last turn of the game.
I think so.
I don't think I will have any models left.
We're at 57 minutes.
Clear moved. Reshuffle. Doot. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right. Draw my hand. No stones to do anything with it, and
I'll go ahead and stone for cards because why not? And we'll get rid of some 2s.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Inish. Hiya! I have a 6 + 1.
I have a 10.
13 + 1 to 14.
Sure. Go for it.
All right. Ulix time. Ulix has Stampede and Trample. Two different things. What he's going to do is he is going to move such that he clips through the dam's base and then body blocks the damned from Jedza. So you don't get your pesky aura of no death. And,
Okay.
And you gain a burning, because I moved through you as a pig.
Burning.
I will then Immolation Tusk you, and I will use Immolation Tusk's ability to reduce the value of the target's burning condition to receive a positive twist.
Okay.
Hiya! I have 16 versus defense.
16 versus my defense.
Mm-hmm.
And your damage track is 3, 4, something
3, 4,
grotesque?
6. Yes, something grotesque.
Something grotesque. Oh my goodness. Let's shove aside and tear off a bite, but you're not going to do tear off a bite at this point. Let's go ahead and make you burn your cards. So I'll go to a 19.
A 19. I will let that fail. I will attack you with my third action.
Okay.
I will lower your burning.
Okay.
To get another positive.
Sounds good.
And have an 18.
I'm at a 13. And I'm hard to wound.
You are.
So, yeah, we'll just see how that goes.
Okay. So you say you're at a
13.
A 13? Well, let's fish for some jokers. I'm going to cheat this in. Go to 14. Okay. So 3 cards, pick the worst, and I will declare shove aside.
Okay.
Come on, jokers. No. Please take 3 damage.
I think you get one more card. Because we tied? No, you're one above me.
One above you,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will push you... How to do this? 4 inches away from this model may push up to 4. Okay. We're going to get janky. So I'm going to push you to there so you bump into the wall.
Okay.
And then I will push... So I clip you 1, 2, 3, 4 to give you another burning with Pigs of Fire.
Excellent.
Ulix is done.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 models to your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 2 pass tokens. And your aura is off. Kurgan.
All right. I think we go with... With the Kurgan? I think we go with the Kurgan. And we will place the Grave Goo. Where do we place the Grave Goo? All right. Let's put the Grave Goo here. And then Kurgan will... Yeah, so put it there, base to base with Peep. Kurgan will then do his bonus action, needing a 6 to 6. But we want to do... We'll do Bolster Strength.
Okay.
For the trigger. Alright, so Kurgan will heal 1 because it is an aura, which triggers the Grave Goo, which means that Bo Peep gets poison 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then pushes. Inches. Pain. Alright, and Bo Peep's movement is 6.
It is.
So we're better off. I think we're better off just taking a walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will Tangling Roots Bo Peep. Stat 6 versus defense.
Hi-ya! Ooh. That's pretty good. Bo Peep is at a 16.
I will go to an 18 with the Spread It Around trigger.
You will. I will not cheat.
Okay. Are you hard to wound?
I am not.
Okay. So we are at 2 damage and staggered. Alright, and that is the Kurgan done.
Okay. I will activate the Bo Peep, I think. I will not activate the Bo Peep. I will, because if I don't, she's just going to get engulfed, and that's a bad time for everyone. She is going to use her bonus, or not her bonus. She is going to do, what's it called? She's going to disengage from the goo.
Okay. So since I have 2 models engaging you, is it a positive or a bonus? I forget.
I believe it is a positive on the duel.
Okay.
Oh no, I think it's a positive on the flip for how much you've reduced me by. Let's find out. Let's
find out.
Yeah. Rules. General actions. Disengage. Alright. Yes. The flip to reduce the movement is positive twist for every other enemy model engaging this model.
Okay. Excellent.
So.
Alright. So you're stat 6.
I am. Yeah. Well, I'm stat 5. I'm at a 17.
17. That will let you disengage all the way over yonder. Sure. You got it.
All right, I will go a full 1, 2 because of the severe terrain I'm in and being staggered. I also took damage and a poison because I'm in the same terrain that the Grave Goo's in.
Correct.
I will now take another damage and another poison to do my bonus action of... Where is it? The race is on. Needing a 7. I'm not going to get it. Hey, what do you know? I didn't flip it. I have yet to flip it. I'll cheat for full contact. The full contact trigger is built in. She and Old Major get to push 3. She actually gets to push 5, and that's agnostic of her movement. So Old Major is going to go 1, 2, 3, getting away from that goo. She is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And she is going to acknowledge that she's probably going to die. She's going to go Reckless. Boop.
Okay.
And go 1, 2, 3, 4. She's no longer staggered. She's done. She did not injure anybody. She doesn't heal.
So we need to stop Old Major without dying ourselves. Is that going to be able to work? I don't know. Because Old Major is what, 3, 4, 6 on his damage track as well?
3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5.
He has heal trigger, card draw trigger, and pulse heal for pigs trigger.
So if we don't stop Old Major, then you still can't get breakthrough because you don't have enough markers down. But what could your other one be? Unlikely to be Claim Jump. How are we doing on Let Them Bleed? Doing okay so far. There's no bait and switch on the board for that one. Maybe we just let Old Major do his thing for now? Sure. So let's go with the Surveyor.
Mm-hmm.
And he will chain gang with Jedza, I guess. Sure.
That seems reasonable.
So she's going to come up on top of this box. That. And he's going to walk 1, 2, and 3. And will then charge Ulix. Do we want to put up... Yeah. Yep. So within 7. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are stat 5 versus defense.
Remember, Surveyors are move 4.
They are move 4, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. I think you still have the 6 inches from there.
I don't.
Oh, ooh.
Don't.
Oh, that's spicy.
So if I walk and charge, probably what we'll have to do Yeah, we'll just walk in charge.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
Right, so he's at step 5.
I have a 15. You have your
16.
Yep. I'm not going to cheat.
All right, so we're double negative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a lot of cards. Still just 2.
Boop, boop. Takes 2.
So that is a Surveyor done.
That is a Surveyor done. I'm going to have Penelope go. Penelope is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and she is going to hurt him, Old Major. He's going to relent, and she's going to declare the built-in reposition trigger. He's going to take a walk action. So I'm going to have him go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Penelope will go 1, 2, 3. She's done.
Okay. We need to go with Lamplighter, maybe? I think so. Alright, so the Lamplighter is going to light the way with this lamp next to it. It's a bonus action, needing a 5. It's a 5, but we want the You're Coming With Me trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So we will light the lamp. We will push the lamp 3 inches, which I can't really do, so we're just going to copy it and put it over within 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like so. And we are going to place ourselves face to face with it. We are going to do our unnatural glow on the damned.
Mm-hmm.
No, we'll do it on the Surveyor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Surveyor. It was not within 1.
You totally could have ended that second charge within 1 of Ulix, so you can nudge him to be in 1.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We will be at 1. Okay, so we need a 5.
Come on.
And in there.
Dang.
Oh, there's a 5.
It's a 5.
So he heals 1,
Mm-hmm.
which will trigger the damned. Oh, wrong way.
Yep. Ulix
Do 1
takes
damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do we do with her second AP? Are we within 7 to charge? We are not. But we could. So push the target up to 3, then heal. Sure, so let's try to do Unnatural Glow, and we will target Ulix.
I don't think I'm... Oh, what's the range on that?
This one is range 8.
8? Okay. All right.
This one. So we are just in on that one.
Hi-ya.
Oh,
Whoa.
very much not so. So that is the Lamplighter done.
Okay. We'll have Old Major go. He's going to mark territory. He does, but not with the suit that he wants, but got that out of the way now. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go here. Yeah, sure. We'll go there, and we'll drop a scheme marker. Old Major's done. Board is yours.
Okay. All right. Does Ulix drop a scheme marker when he is dead?
That is a great question. He does not have delicious bacon.
All right. So I'm currently counting 2 scheme markers in my deployment zone of yours. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So the question is, do I go turn on this turf marker? Or not? Let's see. The damned could potentially leap over to it and get it. So I think we start with Jedza. She needs to move to make sure that she is within 6 of Ulix.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just do our bonus action on myself.
That makes sense.
That way we can have all of our actions. Weary Road ourselves. Just to there. Mm-hmm. So we're within 6. And drop a ski marker. And then we can... Yeah, I guess we drain some life.
Mm-hmm.
So this is stat 6 versus your willpower.
I have a decent willpower, actually. Ulix is willpower 7.
Ooh, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, you have a 19?
I have a 19.
I will go to a 19.
Okay. The pulled in here there trigger does not much for me, so we will be on a 4, pick the lowest.
Sounds right.
For your hard to wound. So that is 2.
Take 2.
We will then do plenty of wares. I will spend my last stone for a ram.
Mm-hmm.
So need a 4. Got a 4.
Got it. You got a Black Joker again?
We'll see. No.
And Ulix dies.
Take 3. All right. I guess last AP we will. I don't know. We'll plenty of wares the damned, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So goes off. He heals 1. Damned goes. He will attempt to leap.
He will heal 1 because he is below 4 wounds.
Yes, you are correct. So he leaps with a 9 over to here and turns on this marker.
Seems good. All right. End of the turn.
End of the turn.
You will score the strategy. I will not reveal any schemes, nor will I score the strategy.
Oh, wait a minute. I've got Grave Goo.
You got a goo. That's right.
I have a Grave Goo. I guess I should do that. So I guess he will move and charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll charge at Bo Peep, I guess.
Okay.
We get a shielded for moving through that forest. And 1 too many. 1, 2. I don't know if I can fit through there on a good line.
Oh, I think you're a little too chonk.
So we might just, I think I'm a little too chonk. So we will just move again.
Mm-hmm.
And we will do our bonus action to try to engulf you.
No.
This is stat 5 versus your move.
Move 6. I got a 14.
14. I will. I'll go to a 17. With the what is it? The encroaching mass trigger to lower my shielded and become an 18.
Yeah. You got me.
So you get buried.
Boop.
So now that is turn.
Okay.
And so the damned will take a damage for his burning.
I take a poison damage. On Bo Peep. And I do think we're at a point where we can talk through the next turn.
I think so.
So my expectation would be that you can deny all of my further points. So I don't think I'm getting any more points. You do get full points on Assassinate. I think you likely can get a full point on Turf War. Because you can use your Weary Road and bonus actions and chain gangs to move your pieces into position to claim one of my markers. Actually, no, it might be hard for you because you'd have to get there and double interact.
Yeah, it might be a little difficult. I would have.
You cut out
because I would have to get there, interact to turn it off, and interact to turn it back on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All in the same turn.
So
I don't know that I can get fourth point there.
Yeah. I am not getting breakthrough. How many models can you engulf with the goo?
I don't know. So the Trapped Within upgrade does not have a limit on it.
Okay, so then...
but at the beginning of your model's activation, it has a TN14 movement duel to unbury and base contact with the Grave Goo.
Mm-hmm. My issue is I don't think I'm going to have an opportunity to, because you can attack it while it's buried, right?
It can, yes.
Yeah. So I think that even if I get out, you'll kill Bo Peep pretty reliably. The thing is, I think you can kill Bo Peep, and then I am uncertain on if you can kill Major, because you indicated that you have bait and switch.
Correct.
And Old Major is 10 stones, so
Correct.
He is currently denying your bait and switch point. I don't know if you want to cede that point or not, because there's only Kurgan and Gru down there to deal with him. And your other models are going to have to spend resources trying to get to my side. Well, actually, you don't really need to for your schemes, right? You would send everyone down to try and kill Major.
Right, so Surveyor could push the damned 3 inches. 1, 2, 3. The Lamplighter could push him an inch. Let's see. So then Jedza could push him 3 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Lamplighter could push him an inch. Then he has a 6-inch place. So he could maybe a swing on Major, which isn't really going to help.
No. No, so, what you'd have to do is you'd have to kill Bo Peep and then engulf old Major. Which you do have the way to do that because you just have to bank a high card, and he's only moved 5, and you can absolutely out-activate me, you know.
So let's see, if I discard this 8, what do I draw into for this round?
And let's see.
Yep, so there's a red joker.
Yep, so okay. So yeah, I'd say you probably will get the second point of bait and switch. Now,
okay.
I also have bait and switch. I have it on the damned. And I think that if you're spending your resources going down to deal Major, I don't think you deny the second point of bait and switch on me.
Agreed.
So that would put me at 4 and you at, I think, 6. Right?
6.
To assassinate
3.
Okay.
Yes. 3, 2, and 1.
That makes sense. I think that's a reasonable line of play. I don't really see why you would go towards my side of the board unless you thought I had bait and switch, but the resources to do that versus the resources to likely bury old Major, especially with the stone with the Joker in hand. Yeah, I think your line makes sense there.
Yeah, not knowing what your second scheme would be to be revealed.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're good for Let Them Bleed, right? You don't have to do anything to counter Let Them Bleed.
Right.
You don't have to do anything to counter Assassinate, so you don't have to spend actions on that. You could spend actions to secure your points, which I think is I think that's a smart play. Or you can say, he's got Breakthrough. Oh, Jedza will then just walk in Lost Knowledge this marker, and there's no way I get it. Which she can do as well as pushing Damned. So, like, that's, a thing. And what was the other scheme? Claim Jump. Yeah, I don't have Claim Jump.
Right.
Because I did not contest the center at all. Yeah, so... Okay, so I think 6-4 sounds good. So, how many games of Jedza do you have under your belt?
So this was first game with Jedza.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched a few,
mm-hmm.
and I've listened to some of the folks who play her a lot, such as Cody Hyatt and other folks. So
mm-hmm.
I feel like I had an okay grasp of what the models were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Order activation and the cards to keep in hand was an issue for me this turn or this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had a few turns where you burned out of resources fairly early. I do have some questions if you have the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, one, why, when you built your crew, what led to you picking the models you chose? What was your decision-making process for hiring? Because she has such a diverse and pretty deep hiring bench in keyword. So I'm just curious why you were picking certain models given the pool.
So I didn't put you on Ulix at all. I thought for sure I was going to be going against Ma, or maybe one of the Ophelias, given how open the board is in certain places, particularly since those barrels there in the middle would be destructible per the train pack.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to think of ways to remove markers and or create markers of my own. So settle on Jedza as a master, and then filling out the roster. I think the Damned is a fantastic model, particularly in this setup where it can be as mobile as it needs to be and provide some of that ping damage. I think the Emissary compared to Mikhail is a better kind of centerpiece beater. I knew I sent it off to try and protect the Damned, which I think it did okay.
It held up a good chunk of my crew.
I do feel that Mikhail suffers from not having a great bonus action, particularly considering that it costs a card to use Shrug Off. The Caught in the Ring may have been more beneficial in this matchup.
Maybe. I will say, though, that when I see Jedza across the board from me, I kind of don't expect to assassinate or let them bleed or do the fight you, because if I go in your bubble, that's kind of where you want me. So it's almost like the threat of Mikhail meant that I planned to play around Mikhail, so you didn't take Mikhail, and now I'm like, oh, you juked my juke.
Right.
I was a bit surprised that the Emissary left the protection of the Jedza bubble. And it was not a bad call, because defense 7 versus attack 6 models is pretty reliable with armor and healing and shielded and all that stuff, and I took a lot of resources to put him down. And I'm not convinced it was the correct call to put him down, frankly. I think I may have spent too many resources on him and gotten Ulix bogged up in not doing things and running away instead of proactively attacking you. You know what I mean?
Because I think if you had pivoted hard right after you sent the first pig up and I chased you down, then you could probably finish off Gravegoo and Kurgan round 3, because the height 2 crates in the middle and then the forest would have been working against me for Jedza on line of sight. And then they're both size 3 models, so they can kind of block each other up too.
That's a thought. I know I give out adversary on my gun, and when I damage you with adversary, I gain shielded. So I was completely missing a whole source of damage mitigation for my crew by not trying to put out that adversary. So that was a definite misplay on my part. Yeah, I think I needed Ulix more centralized, and I needed Old Major more centralized. I was too afraid of your Goo and Kurgan combo, because I've been...
I think it's scarier in thought than it is in practice.
I mean, I have been... What the problem is, Trail of Slime, I've faced more McMorning Insanitary players since titles have come out than any other title. And I've had some heinous Trail of Slime interactions. So, knowing Goo has Trail of Slime kind of tilted me a little bit. Just being honest. Or not tilted, but it definitely... I over-corrected for it. Because, yeah, my 10-stone beater going down here and doing nothing all game, except running around and cycling cards, more often than not for a lower value than the card I cheated, was a poor use of his stones. I also think I should have tried the Aramithian boar, his new enforcer, because that gets round
I looked at that right before... after we declared masters. So, okay, what sort of new things does the new Ulix do? And then when I saw that there was the new model between that and Fae, that's a very interesting... It's an interesting piece for the crew.
It is. I need to try it out. I didn't do it here because it's not reckless, so it's not going to get me that extra action. It doesn't grow with him like the Squealer does, and it creates terrain which Jedza can use to draw cards or pulse out debuffs with her Life of the Earth or Blood of the Earth or whatever it is.
Right.
So I was like, that might give too much to you. But turning off the severe impediment would have been much better for trying to go after the Kurgan, because I build in tomes on a Warpig with Old Major, and then it can ignore your mudslide and just go in and chomp you. If I can collapse that bottom, then maybe I have a better shot. But yeah, things to try the next time I do Ulix.
Yeah, I think so. I think the amount of work you can get with the multiple stampedes on the same model, like what you did with the Emissary up top, with the pushes through, and out of the engagement, because the Grave Goose engagement 0 and the Kurgan's engagement 1, could have made it a completely different game.
Yeah, for sure. So I think that's a good wrap up or debrief on the game. Now, overall, in 3rd edition, how are you liking Explorers? And, what have your experiences been and all that jazz?
So I started Malifaux with Outcasts, and I love the idea of the mercenary aesthetic and these eccentric characters that were running around trying to pursue their own interests. And then after 3rd edition dropped, I felt out of love a bit with Outcasts. I feel like they maybe weren't as cohesive as they once were with keywords and some of the directions they went with some of the models and masters. I've not looked too much at their new titles, but I feel like that love I had for the aesthetic of Outcast has been rekindled in the Explorer Society. So as far as the feel of the faction goes, I love it. I wish that they had maybe thought a little bit more about how many different ways that the faction could summon ridiculous things before they launched it. So I've yet to play English Ivan or Cadmus, but I'm sure I will at some point, and I will feel guilty for doing so.
Don't feel guilty,
But again, the collection of models and the feel of the faction, I love. I love the story of the masters and what they represent. I've been having a lot of fun with EVS.
Oh my gosh, EVS is so much fun. I've put them on like 3 or 4 times now, and so what do you do with your EVS crews? I'm curious.
So I've played against Maxine 2, but I've not played with her yet. But I'm a big fan of Orville, Up We Going, a Tidecaller, and Calypso on turn 1, and getting up the board in central and kind of pressuring the center of the board, and running Calypso a bit forward, Machinist or Tidecaller right behind that, and Machinist behind both of them to keep them topped up, and then inside Maxine's bubble. And I think it's just a lot of value for what they do between Calypso moving people around and lining people up, and then Tidecaller throwing one thing into another like bowling pins.
Yeah, offensive pushes and displacement are very strong in this game. I have found that I have gotten work out of Kaya. I know most people haven't, and it does take a lot of resources to do it, but she reminds me of Eric from the Frycore.
Ah, yes.
And I think she's a sometimes pick. I've also done I've had a fun game where I took Mr. Natoro and Harada together because they have that poison synergy, which Maxine also helps out with her impromptu invention.
Right.
I have not yet tried Maxine 2. And in Infamous, I've put the best boy, Bo Fischbacher, on the table. Have you tried Bo yet with Maxine 1?
So I've not. I think if I was to try out a mix-up where I dropped Tidecaller and the Machinist and maybe played Natoro for the extra obeys, that he would be a good fit in there.
Fair. Yeah, they do a similar thing of moving your crew up the board. I have found the healing on him super useful for Zip, especially for if you're running a tanky piece like a Mancha to keep them topped off. But you have Machinists for doing that for Tidecaller, so you still have that kind of aesthetic, or not aesthetic. You have that line of play in the crew.
Right. I'm super excited to play an out of keyword Beast Cooper 2 list with Sandworm and the Damned. That it seems a lot of fun.
I really enjoy what they did with Cooper's title. It looks like it opens up a lot of different interesting things, and you can, if you play in a meta that allows second masters, you can take Cornelius Bass as your master. You can hire Cooper. You can hire the Rex or the Sandworm, whichever beast you want. You can hire Paul Crockett. And now you have 2 models that have the do damage to an enemy, let a beast in melee range of it, discard a card to attack it.
Right.
And you can just, make that beast attack 5 times or something in a turn just by shooting it. I know it's not the most efficient, but it's the janky fun thing.
Right. Right. So how about you? Have you found a play style in your faction monitoring that appeals to you more than others?
I am still in that search. Frankly, Terra has always been scratching the itch of actually being good and fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
I have done the Terra 2. I've done Terra's title twice now with 33. And I am putting it to the shelf for the moment. There are ways to plan against 33. It is not going to hit you every time. Like, it's a 40 mil base, and it needs to be in base contact. You can put, some dinky models in between your things that need to live and stay above board. You can physically block it out so 33 can't get it until you unpack. But I do think that there's enough complaints about it that something's going to change. So I'm going to try and not get too attached to that tactic only for it to change. You know what I mean?
Right.
Of the titles that I have been trying, I really enjoyed Brewmaster. Moonshiner has a lot of just fun stuff happening. There is a bit of you're playing your own game with him filling every model in his crew with 10 poison on turn 1 that your opponent's not really engaged with, which is not the best. But once you're in the thick of it, you have so many interactions with your opponent that something's always happening, which is fun. And I just finished painting my Asami title in Lady Yume, and I'm going to give them a try tomorrow and see how that goes. So,
excellent.
Yeah. So the short answer is I am just loving titles right now.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so with that said, I think we're at the point where we should probably wrap this up. Did you have any shout outs or any sort of things you want to plug before we do?
Not necessarily. If there's folks around that are in the Southern Illinois or St. Louis area, make some noise because I'm looking for a group. But no, excited to be at LVO here in a few weeks. Excited to continue to play on Vassal.
Excellent. Well, thank you for the game, sir, and you have a great rest of your night.
And you too, Jim. Thanks.
Thanks.